If it's your first time going to an Arab household, what is the proper etiquette and what should you do? Okay, this is highly requested. And the first thing you should remember is that these are tips for your first time going to somebody's house. I wouldn't say if you're very close with a friend or if you're very casual, like you go to their house all the time, you don't need to follow all of these rules all the time, but it's good to remember. And I hope that this helps. The first thing is that you should never go to somebody's house with empty hands. ايدك فاضية. ما تروح وإيدك فاضية. That's how we say in Arabic. ما تروح وإيدك فاضية. Always have something that you bring to their house. You can buy a cake. Let's say they're inviting you over and someone just had a baby. You can buy the baby something, a toy or a clothing. You can buy something for their house if it's a housewarming place. But you should always go with something in your hand. And even if they invited you for dinner, you should bring dessert. Okay. Second thing is when you arrive, knock on the door and then step back 3 or 4 steps and turn around. Okay. You should not be looking at the door as you're waiting for them to open the door. This is for privacy in case someone comes by and they are not ready for you yet. So they want to check through the window. They don't need to see you. You don't need to see them. Okay. Knock on the door, step back, turn around. The next thing is that when you enter an Arab person's household, take your shoes off. Okay. This is not specific only to like Muslim households, but this is for the Middle East. Okay, we like to have our houses clean. There is not one speck of dust that you will see when you enter my house. If I invited you over, there shouldn't be, at least. We like to have our floors clean, so make sure you take your shoes off when you enter. Even if you see that they have their shoes on, attempt to take your shoes off. And then if they tell you to keep your shoes on, you follow whatever they tell you, but try to take your shoes off when you first get there. Okay, so you arrive and now you don't know what to do, where to go. Let them tell you where to sit. Okay, if they're sitting in the kitchen and they want you to sit with them in the kitchen, you can sit in the kitchen. If they're sitting in the family guest room, the fancy room, you can sit there if that's where they tell you to sit. So now you've come in, you've given them your gift, your offering. Okay, you've sat where they want you to sit down, your shoes are off, and they offer you قهوة عربية, قهوة تركية, and you don't drink coffee. You still need to pick it up and take it off that tray, because Arab etiquette is I will offer you everything that I want, that I have. Everything in my home now belongs to you, and I will open my pantry and my kitchen and just give you everything that I have in there, but you should not refuse anything that you've been offered. And so you can take that coffee, sip a little bit, or just put it in front of you. You don't have to finish the entire cup of juice that they give you. You just need to try it, but you need to definitely accept it because it's very rude not to. Lastly, I want to talk about food etiquette at the dinner table.